Welcome to Medium Rare Poetry. My name's Filet Mignon, and for those of you who have followed my channel for a while, may seem to notice that I don't have that much hair. Every now and again, it starts to bulge and comes over my ears, and then all of a sudden, it's gone again. And that's because my very talented wife, Filet Mignon, is a whiz with the clippers. But sometimes she doesn't know when to stop. It's a bit like when she goes pruning in the garden. She just gets very excited and we end up with heavily trimmed trees. Well, I get a heavily trimmed head from time to time. And this poem today explains what can happen when trimming gets out of control. This is Unthinkable.
Unthinkable by Filet Mignon. I'm thinking of you every day. My love for you is strong. I never miss a single day, no matter what goes wrong. But yesterday I let you down. My thoughts just went astray. There's no excuse that I can find that sweeps this sin away. It started with normality, if I remember right. There's nothing in my memory that would place me in this plight. You'd gone to do the shopping, a little trip to ALDI. I stayed at home engrossed within a tome of Garibaldi. The next thing I remember was the operating room, where masked and gloved-up surgeons looked upon my form with gloom. And someone shouted, "He's awake!" Then that is all I know, until it was the morning and I saw your face aglow. It came to pass that I had suffered several spasmic shocks from when you took the clippers out and cut off all my locks. My head was shaved so closely that my follicles had burst. My innards started oozing. My brain was leaking first. Absorbed within my history, all my systems just shut down. I withered on the sofa inside my dressing gown. 'Twas luck that brought the postie to the threshold of our door. He spied my crumpled visage slowly melting to the floor. He'd brought another package from your eBay buying spree. If not for that, my next address, the local cemetery. Apparently the Ambos hadn't seen a sight like me. The photograph they took was posted on their Christmas tree. My shriveled form was taken to the local A&E. They didn't need a stretcher, they just bounced me on their knee. I was the new priority and leapfrogged all the rest. The other hypochondriacs rebelled in feigned protest. Animated dialogues on how to treat my case. They couldn't tell the difference twixt my blotchy bum and face. They smothered me in Dencorub to see if I could feel. Tried various infusions that they pumped in me with zeal. I then began expanding when my follicles were plugged. Congratulations all around. Amongst themselves they hugged. The trouble was, they were not sure the quantity to pour. They didn't have a photograph of how I looked before. They puffed me up aplenty and sent me on my way. I waddled home resembling some lost sailor with my sway. I tripped upon the Persian rug and slumber came so deep. My beach ball-like appearance meant I'd rocked myself to sleep. Apparently I'd slept all night, right there upon the floor. You hadn't seemed to notice as you went about your chores, and when at last you found me, you assumed I had lumbago, or my rotund portrayal was in fact inflated ego. Confessing that you'd slipped my mind then triggered a reaction. The fact that I had taken ill, not seen as a contraction. You're in my thoughts now constantly, from dawn until my slippers, especially when you come to me while grasping certain clippers.
I often wonder how those fellas who shave their head get on in winter, and also how come they don't melt out of their pores. You often see them with very shiny scones, so I think they use a wax just to keep their follicles intact. Anyway, I hope you like the poem. It's all a bit of fun. There was no truth in that whatsoever. But that's the fun of poetry. Anyway, before you go, please like, share and subscribe and press the notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye for now.